We are all used to hearing about the EV heavy hitters in the market like Tesla, BMW, Ford, and the Chinese favorite, BYD, but one automaker has been making some pretty bold statements. Lucid Motors is the dark horse known for its eye-catching EV sports cars and sweet design targeting the luxury sector. Elon Musk, however, made a prediction, and while it seemed like he was a bit skeptical at the time, he may be right. Lucid Motors was founded back in 2007 as Atiba, and then went in for a revamp and rebranded as Lucid Motors in 2016. At first, the company started by manufacturing huge batteries for electric vehicles, but then decided not to stop at just batteries and went on to make high-end luxury electric vehicles. This transition period was made easy for them through investments from big players like the Saudi investment funds and the Chinese tech firm Lithium. The company did in fact deliver, and one of their incredible vehicles was the Lucid Air, a luxury sedan that had cutting-edge designs and proved to match the Tesla Model S, which itself is no joke. In the beginning, the company did great and was making really good sales. It partnered with Walmart to build more charging stations to pave the way for more electric vehicles and spent a lot of money on research and development to make their cars perform better. But then with Tesla coming in, their sales slowly started going down and the company's performance slowly started lagging. Elon Musk has previously said a lot of things and has been the subject of many controversies. Back in June 2023, Musk said Lucid is going towards bankruptcy because of the way it is run unless something changes significantly. Before, it seemed like this statement came out of nowhere, perhaps even a friendly way of acknowledging the company as a threat. However, this is not the first time Musk has rang the bell on other startups. This comes following statements that give a warning to another EV startup, Vancouver-based automaker Rivian. Recent reports are indicating Lucid Motors might be burning through all of its resources, which, if substantiated, would make Elon Musk right once again. There are a few reasons Elon's Lucid radar might be accurate, and regardless of what people may think, the man's word does carry a lot of weight. Lucid manufacturing of luxury sedans is a huge problem. According to reports, many customers now prefer SUV vehicles and Jeeps over sedans, and Lucid just seems to go in the opposite direction. And from the looks of things, it looks like they don't really know how to sell. While many manufacturers are moving away from sedans and focusing on SUV, Lucid is still pushing their luxury sedans, which has resulted in poor sales. There are a number of reasons why people prefer SUVs over sedans. First, the SUVs these days are incredibly sleek with their 4 doors and low profile, offering a mix of style, comfort, and efficiency. Secondly, they're versatile and practical in many different ways, giving you a better interior space for those family road trips, a higher driving position to give you better visibility on the road, and more space equals more comfort. These factors are some of the reasons why sales keep going down year after year for sedans and more people are looking at SUVs. Lucid performance right now shows us that the company doesn't do well over change. The good news is that it looks like their sales are finally up and you might see more cars from Lucid on the roads. But if you dig a little deeper, things don't really look so good. If you compare the data from 2022, their delivery and production have gone down this year, which could mean they're having trouble delivering their cars on time. It also looks like they're not making much money either. If you look at it this way, they're not in the clear just yet and have negative margins. To put it in a more simpler way that is easier to understand, for every dollar they make, they're spending $2. Lucid Motors is still a young company and is in the process of scaling up its electric car production and is also facing the issue of huge production costs. Recently, the cost of lithium for batteries has shot up and has been a real struggle because of the surging demand for electric vehicles and the lack of availability for them. This hike in price has made things really hard for every single EV manufacturing company, and Lucid Motors is no exception. Then we have the chip shortage issue that happened back in 2022, which made things even harder for Lucid. A shortage of chips from China due to COVID-19 caused production delays, which then again made the process of manufacturing much more expensive, which is an issue. According to Elon Musk, the company has to alter its prices. Here's a very interesting analysis. In 2012, Tesla was making a similar number of vehicles to what Lucid is making today, but Tesla was in a much more stable situation financially, and their automotive sales were more than their cost of revenues with a 5.3% gross profit, which is small, but if you compare that to Lucid in 2022, the company had already lost $2.19 billion. As a result, the company's stocks have collapsed and have caused a lot of issues for their stakeholders and investors. The company really needs to do something about this if they want to survive, and what they do is they start laying off employees. The company is planning to let off approximately 18% of its employees, which means they might lose 1,290 employees. While the company is in good hands and has people like the CEO, Peter Rawlinson, who used to be the chief engineer at Tesla back when the Model S was being launched, he might have learned a thing or two from his days back at Tesla and could steer things around. Then you have big investors like Saudi Arabia's public investment fund and the Chinese company, Lithium, to back it up and hopefully save it from going bankrupt. But these things can only delay the process, so if Lucid wants to avoid that, they're gonna have to come up with a new plan and implement it quickly. Well, Elon Musk came into the EV market with one goal and one goal only. He wants to transform the world and make people come to the electric vehicle category for a more sustainable future. How he does that is by manufacturing his fully electric cars in such a way that it's affordable for everyday people and not to mention super reliable when on the road. These cars have innovative designs and features like customizable horns, which to many is a fun gimmick, and have premium seats. Recently, Tesla is adding waterproof seats to its cars so they're easy to clean when you accidentally spill your coffee. Now, for him to make his dream a reality, he will want other competitors to succeed, since this is a global challenge, and to keep up with the world's demands. So, what do you think about Lucid? Let us know in the comments section below. And if you enjoyed today's video, make sure to subscribe to our channel. See you again soon.